ago, my family and I were in a desperate search for a new home church. Some friends of ours invited us to Life Church, and we were so excited to come and check it out. They really let us know what the church was about and how much we would love it. And they were right. We loved it the second we got here.
What I noticed right away was the pastor remembered our names. First off, Pastor Terry, and I think if everybody knows that he remembers everybody's names, and it just made it feel really personal, and it's a bigger church with a small church feel. We really like that about it.
Definitely. Something that stood out to me so much is I am someone who is very, very particular about who I let care for my children, and I cannot get over how much my children are loved here. When I drop them off, I feel like I'm leaving in the hands of caretakers who genuinely love them, and my children love them back in return. From the moment we got here, it didn't feel like we were new members just stepping in, awkwardly getting to know everybody. They immediately made us feel like family.
Also, Pastor Terry is a perfect example of a servant leader. In all of our events, he's the one taking the garbage and putting the chairs in. He's just a great servant leader, and he's also very competitive as well, and he's just a great person.
As if I didn't love my church enough already, something that really spoke volumes to me is when we had our youngest son, Brock, Pastor Terry came to the hospital and visited us. He brought us things, and when we dedicated our baby, they actually didn't just give a dedication. They gave little gifts for our son, but they also gave gifts to us. And as parents, that was really meaningful. And a few months later, Brock had an accident, and he ended up in the hospital, and the children's pastor, Pastor Allen, actually came out, and he brought a little teddy bear to us. And Brock still has that little teddy bear, and we keep it in his crib at night. And it's just a really sweet reminder of what an incredible church family that we have. I didn't call him. I didn't tell him where we were at. I was literally just in our room, and next thing I know, he comes walking in. He took it upon himself to call the hospital, find out what room we were in, and show up and be there. And that's what family does, is they show up for each other. And I'm just really happy that not only do I have a family outside of church, but I have a church family that I feel loved and cared for and who looks out for me and my family. When my son Brock ended up in the hospital again, Pastor Terry actually visited us 3 times. We were there for a week, and he came 3 times. That's unheard of. I don't know of anyone else who would take that time to do that for somebody who isn't directly related to them. So we're just really, really, really blessed that we found this church and we're able to connect to it.